Listen, I was laying down, mapping up my content, editing videos, and I came across this video, and sis made me sit the fuck up.
Because you're not just going to be living your life around here as a kid and think I'm not going to be all up in your shit. Newsflash, I'm about to be.
Not only did she make me sit the fuck up because she's speaking real shit, she's my spirit animal as a parent, okay? Everything sis said was on motherfucking point. But it also reminded me, because of a conversation I had last night with my oldest, about how we have lost our way. And I mean me and my children. Because see, I have not had my own place in 2 years. Okay? Life has been beating me the fuck up so bad to where it's been 2 years since I've been in my own place. And the way she parents is completely different. Completely different than the way I parent. And that's okay, of course. You know, we're different people. However, because of the differences, my children have picked up on shit. My children have slid into some habits, right? And I've become very lax because, of course, I've been, you know, dealing with my own self and trying to pick my own self back up, right? But it hit me in my motherfucking face last night, okay? And today. I'll get to that in a second. But it hit me in my goddamn face last night that, bitch, you sliding too motherfucking much. And you got to go back to putting boundaries on your kids. You got to go back to enforcing limitations and shit with these motherfucking kids because they slipping. They slipping bad, right? So when I told my oldest, hey, okay, we about to start getting back into, you know, the things that we normally do in our own home. Even though we're not in our own home, we need to get back to some of our own practices. Oh, he about had a motherfucking fit. Oh, he about had a motherfucking fit. What are you talking about? Where is this coming from? I said, boy, this ain't know what it's coming from. It's just been a while since we've done it. So now you're all, you don't want it done. So now you freaking out. But oh, motherfucking well, because I know what type of parent I am. Okay? But the way sis snapping in this motherfucking video, boy, I'm telling you, listen, sis, you did your thing with this video here. Because I cannot for the life of me. I mean, she hit on so many different points. First, overexposure, number one, is what stood out to me the most. Overexposure. The overexposure to a lot of these motherfucking kids is beyond me. Especially when it comes to motherfucking social media. Boy, listen, if you allow your children, you allow your child, especially children under high school age, I'll say, because me personally, I feel like social media is for high school age teenagers and adults. That's what the fuck I feel social media is for. But that's just my personal opinion. But if you have children under high school age and younger, right? You got to monitor their shit. You got to be in their fucking inboxes. You got to see what the fuck they scrolling. You got to watch them on their fucking social media. Hell, I remember the middle of last year, I had to fucking take, oh fuck, what was the name of that goddamn app? I don't know. Some told me to fucking check this boy app, look at these messages, and not only was the conversations from all the kids out the motherfucking way, my own son was coming out the side of his goddamn neck, and I'm like, boy, what the fuck? What the fuck? So not only do y'all need to be checking these kids' apps and all the shit you allow them to download and consume, that was another big word she kept hitting on, was consumption. You know, overexposure and consumption with these kids. Bro, no, we can't shelter our kids. No, we cannot shelter them from what they're going to see, what they're going to be exposed to. That's just life. But god damn. Parents, y'all got to do better with the shit that y'all are allowing these kids to get into. You are allowing these kids to consume. Do you even know the age that your child has all their social media accounts set up under? Do they have their real age there? Let's just start there. Because if they don't, they looking at the same fucking shit you looking at. Just stop for a second and think about all the shit that pops up on your TikTok For You page. All the shit that pops up on your Facebook and your Instagram, your Snap. Just think about all the shit that just pops up. That you scroll by and see on a regular basis. And that's exactly what your child is seeing. You don't think yet that needs to be monitored? You don't think that needs to be, you don't need to intervene and have these conversations with your kids about what the fuck they're consuming? My kids even got mad at me at one point because I took away YouTube. Parents are fucking responsible for what they allow their kids to do on social media. And if you're not being nosy in their accounts, call it ain't even being fucking nosy. If you are not paying attention to deep dive into what your children, your minors are getting themselves into on social media, you being reckless. If you make the decision to allow your child to have fucking social media, you are responsible. You are responsible to monitor their content. You are responsible to monitor what the fuck they're doing. Check them goddamn inboxes. Check them DMs. Especially with these younger ones. If you're letting your 11-year-old, mind you, 11 is fucking what, 6th grade? Check your kids' fucking social medias. you can't protect them and stop them from getting into certain shit. But it's certain shit you can't control. It's certain shit that you can't allow. They still need boundaries. They still need a time limit on how much fucking social media they're consuming every day. My kids know that fucking phone gonna lock at 9 o'clock because I have parental locks. I have the parental control apps on both my kids' phones. They know that phone gonna lock at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, or on the weekend, that shit gonna lock on the bed at midnight. They know they're not gonna be in that motherfucking game after midnight on the weekends. Yes, even on weekends, they need fucking boundaries. That's one of the things I fucking hated when my kids went to go spend time with their dad. He let them have internet access all fucking times of the night. So not only are they on their phones scrolling all goddamn night, they have internet access on their phone at night. And let's not get started on these goddamn games. These PlayStation games, PS4, PS5. Bro, these kids is fucking reckless. They mouths is reckless on these goddamn games. And parents allow it. I listen to the shit. And my kids don't even picked up on some of the shit. I even had a teacher text me this morning with my son saying some of the banter that they say on the games. As soon as she texted it to me, I said, oh my God, I know exactly where the fuck he got it from. My children don't talk like this. So yes, I even make them take breaks from them goddamn games. No, you're not finna be on the game all night. No, you're not finna be on that bitch all day either. Turn that motherfucker off and go outside. These are some of the things that I have gotten lax with since we haven't been in our own shit. My fault. But that shit gonna stop today. It's crazy, bro. If you are allowing your minors to have access to social media, having access to any of this shit, you are responsible to monitor that shit. You are responsible because your child can be bullying somebody right now on the fucking internet. Let because of their bullying cause harm to another child, you gonna be held responsible. And don't get mad at your child because you wasn't paying attention. You was not monitoring their social media accounts. Boy, sis hit one on the head today. She made me sit the fuck up. I got up. Because that's crazy how on the head she really hit it. Baby, we got to monitor these kids' fucking social media. We got to monitor the amount of the time that they're consuming the social media. You have to monitor what they're being exposed to. It's crazy.